So today is the next video about mounting primary optics on a QD mount. As you can see, I have PA 2.5 on the GDI, Arcom E-mount, E-model. Those were good and cheap for a while, but notice they only have one rail point. I have Midwestern AK mount on the side. That will be shown in a separate video. And I have another Midwest QD ACOG VCOG mount. MI QD TAV1. So let's see how well that works with my favorite prism optic. I have, I think, total of 5 primary arms, 2.5X Prism scopes. Okay, things are falling apart. Excuse me 1 second. My pointer fell down to the ground as I was getting the magnet. So that's the default primary arms mount. As many have said, and I have said as well, PA prism scopes, at least the magnified ones, are ACOG mount compatible. How compatible? Leaves to be open, but so far I have been successfully mounting them to at least several types of mounts. Now the question is, will it work on another Midwest mount? Now I want this to be this way. So that the lock is on the left side. Note, on this one the lock is on the right side. That's the way I installed it. In this model you can reverse it if need be, but I liked it that way in that particular configuration. And I do apologize if my voice sounds weird. I'm having a dry mouth of the year situation. It's a joke. I'm just thirsty. And it's hot. I'm in Florida. And air conditioning is running all day long. Which none of you should care about. Because that's not what the video is about. Okay, the mount comes with its own set of screws. And that's what I plan to use. They work on the same configuration, or you can use an attached Allen wrench. It might be possible to use the original primary arms ones, but better be safe than sorry. I am not Loctiting them because this is just a test install. Once I know for certain this works, I will unscrew and blue Loctite, just like I do with all the optics. And of course, the nice thing is, this mount is made in USA. And I always try, to the best of my ability, to support American-made products, American companies. Now let's take a look. As you can see, the mounts are very similar in size, the GDI and Midwest Industries. They both have only one rail mounting point. Midwest one is kind of squarish, GDI is rounded. That is not an issue, I think. The locking mechanism is the same on all the GDI ones and the same on all the Midwest mounts. Press and release. Again, in my mind, 2.5 is one of the best scopes that Primary Arms makes. That's why I have so many. Now let's take a look at the GDI one. This has a different lock mechanism. Press this way and release. So you have to press at the end to release. See, that's the lock. It's not as easy to show the lock on the GDI model. And the screws are considerably larger, by the way. GDI is an older mount. This is what it looks like. I used to get them from this company in California called Botac. This is what that mount looks like, unattached. Was very inexpensive combat optic mount. When they stopped producing them, this was a contract overrun from my understanding. This was the cheapest ACOG mount, hence Primary Arms optic prism mount that I knew of. But they stopped producing them and they became normal $100+ mount price. So that's the basic install. Everything went successfully. I will test it. Obviously the balance between the two is different, at least in the variation this was installed. As you can see, the lock is on the right side, the lock is on the left side. Obviously you can reverse the configuration. It all depends how you need to install it. And the AK mount by Midwest Industries, same type of QD lock, unlock, mounts on an AK. There will be a separate video about AK mounts. But for now, this is the end of this video. Very basic install and a very basic option that if you want to put a QD mount on your Primary Arms scope, this is one of them. That's what you put on a flat top gun or even on an AK that has a Picatinny dust cover. On a regular side mount, that is a different model. But Midwest Industries made both of those. And so far, so good. We'll see how they work. Thank you for watching, and until the next video.